I had no idea really what vegan wine was. I had no idea that there was even a way you can say your wine was vegan. I am now drinking vegan vine wine. I went from having no idea to knowing it and wanting to be a part of it. So I became part owner of the label, ambassador for the label, spokesman for the label, and a vegan wine drinker. My name is John Salley. I'm from Brooklyn, New York. I smiled my whole life through. I played professional sports successfully. I played on great teams like Detroit, Chicago, the Lakers. I've done a bunch of television, a bunch of movies. I've done everything I've ever wanted to do, and I've done most of it well. I believe in health, wellness, and consciousness. I figured out if animal products does not digest properly in my body, then why would I take them? If you're a true vegan or a person who deals in a plant-based diet, you don't want anything that had any contact with an animal product. Tasty. I became involved in wine as 32 years old. And there was a guy who pushed me into understanding the taste and the smell of wine. His name is George Santapietro, and he would explain wine and different wines from different countries. Since I had this palate that hadn't been damaged by in all the years, he was trying to teach me. The winemaker here at Côte La Chance is a really smart guy. He makes a great wine. And so I was able to bring it to George and say, "Wow." And I just poured it, and he was like, "That's good, what's that?" And when I showed him it was vegan, it's how I get them all.
Every time we presented the idea to somebody, the instant response was, "I had no idea that there were animal products in wine." There are four really main products that are used, one being egg whites, which are used in some of the softer reds. Casein is used, which is a milk product. Isinglass is fish bladders, specifically sturgeon bladders. Finally is gelatin, which is cow hooves and pig hooves, things like that, which are used again to soften the wine. Our area, our terroir, naturally lends to a softer wine. It has the cooler climates, the fog influence from the Santa Cruz area, and the warmer sort of inland climates. So naturally we didn't need these products to produce wines.
So the CSWA, which is the California Sustainable Wine Alliance, has given us a certificate of sustainability. You add the quality of life when you become vegan, and then the wine even tops it off, because there's been no sacrifice in greatness or in great winemaking when it came to this vegan vine. When I tell you how it impacts the flavor for me is, when I popped open this Cabernet Sauvignon, I had a full-bodied cab with no guilt. Isinglass. I think I pronounced it right. That's the bar, right? The fact that I even had to hope I pronounced it right is another thing.